There are 133 cases to date, with an increase of recovered cases in Guam. Meanwhile, 585 have tested positive. On the USS Theodore Roosevelt, we have an update coming in from Irish Dale Radam, our EBC correspondent, our Micronesia EBC correspondent. Hello, Irish.
Good evening, Alma.
What are your updates for us? How are you?
Before we dive into the other updates, here are the latest COVID-19 updates for Guam.
Okay.
Just within the hour, actually, that number has increased by one, bringing the island's total to 134 cases. On Guam, all remaining cases are in isolation, 70, with the vast majority of those in stable condition, and 13 patients are hospitalized. Sadly, we saw our fifth death, a woman of 79 years old with existing health conditions already. Over the weekend, 17 more have recovered, totaling 58 recoveries as of this morning. As of this afternoon, Guam has about 315 COVID-19 test kits left, and that is limited, but rest assured there are 4,000 more kits on their way. However, as you said, we see a more shocking increase of positive cases docked here on the shores of Guam. 585 test positive on the USS Theodore Roosevelt. In an announcement on Sunday, the Navy reported almost all of the 5,000 people that were aboard the USS Theodore Roosevelt have been tested. There have been 585 positive test results and 3,724 negative test results. The Navy also reported that 3,967 sailors have moved ashore. These sailors are currently being quarantined in several hotels on Guam and are under the watchful eye of their superiors and the community. U.S. Naval Hospital Guam also implemented temporary visitor restrictions. Visiting in all patient care areas throughout hospital is prohibited. Patients who are minors in emergency department or clinic require one guardian, one visitor per laboring mother, one parent, guardian, or caretaker for a child admitted under 12 years old. Visiting deceased patients is limited to 1 hour and only 2 identified people. Now, Governor Lulian Guerrero implores the public to remain vigilant. Despite the good news of almost half of our COVID positive cases recovered, I quote, "Residents cannot be complacent about the social distancing measures and must continue to stay on course." End quote. On that note, over the weekend, the governor issued several road closures as one way to limit non-essential travels. How this happens, Alma, is that motorists are supposed to stop and must give their travel essential documents and purposes to either the police or National Guard members. As you can imagine, this did cause several traffic jams throughout the island.
Mm-hmm.
Now on brighter news, the anticipated financial relief U.S. territories have been waiting for is now available. Some of these include direct cash relief from the national stimulus. Residents will get $1,200 per adult, earning $75,000 a year or less. This amount gradually reduces and phases out as income goes up. $500 per child, and this is a one-time payout. How they get it: if you are on the 2018 tax rolls, your name is included. You also need a social security number, and you don't need to have paid taxes. You just need to have filed. Those who make $10,000 or less will be getting their checks in about within this week. And Governor Lulian Guerrero said that these early checks will be mailed out by April 16, Thursday. For everyone else, it may be 2 or 3 weeks more as GovGuam awaits final approval from the IRS. The Corona Stimulus Package established a pandemic unemployment assistance program, and this is a federally funded program that will provide weekly checks for everyone who is unemployed, partly employed, or furloughed because of the pandemic. And what they'll get is a weekly check for everyone, a weekly check for those who are unemployed, and self-employed individuals can also benefit. The assistance is for 39 weeks with a window stretching from January 27 to December 31, 2020. On Guam, the check amount may be $930 a week. However, this number is preliminary as of April 2. Concrete details are pending. The House residents will get it. They can apply assistance to the Guam Department of Labor. However, no application is available yet. Other assistance include the governor signing off on a moratorium on real estate or property, rental or otherwise, as well as federally backed mortgages. The Paycheck Protection Program through the U.S. Small Business Association Administration is also available, as well as the Small Business Administration's Economic Injury Disaster Loan Program, and as well as the Team Guam Plan. These are the latest 19 COVID updates.
All right. You mentioned about the USS Theodore Roosevelt. More than 500, nearly 600 all tested positive. Now they're all staying in a hotel, and apparently one sailor is under investigation for breaking the quarantine protocol. What happened here?
I'm sorry, Alma, can you repeat that again?
Oh, okay. So you mentioned about the USS Theodore Roosevelt. There is a sailor from the USS Theodore Roosevelt. Apparently, they're all housed in a hotel, and he broke the rules of the quarantine protocol. What happened there?
I'm sorry, Alma, I'm having audio problems.
Oh, okay. Okay, never mind. Okay, so we'll wait for more updates from you guys from Guam, and please stay safe, stay healthy, and I hope you can hear me. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you, Irish. All right, thank you very much, Irish Dale Radam, reporting from our Guam Bureau. Eagle News.